Hello, welcome back to the Best Take Last Take podcast. Don't know what episode this is, I just know this is week 1 of the NFL. Football is back, and if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. I know that we lack on the YouTube interaction, but whatever you guys do on there, it does help out, and we're very grateful. I'm very appreciative. You're probably noticing, where is the third person? Well, I would like to advertise right now. Can't see him unless he matches with this curtain. Anyway, we're advertising here that we're looking for a third co-host. Doesn't have to. You don't have to be a certain gender. You don't have to be a certain race. It doesn't matter, because guess what? Darius doesn't know shit about football to begin with. Where is he?
I feel like Batman.
Where is he? Yeah, that's Batman. Yeah. Where is she? Like, bro, what the fuck? Where is he?
He says he's in Houston right now.
Doing what?
Picking his ass.
Oh my god. You know what? As a matter of fact, I would like... Let's see, guys. This is the first time ever that we're doing this. Let's see if he picks up. We're going to call him out on the spot. If he goes straight to voicemail, he's with a big chick. We know it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9, 7.
Sorry.
That's sad. Here's my thing. Go out and have fun.
Yeah.
But this September 11th day has been a thing since last February.
September 11th has been a thing since 2001.
No. Well, NFL Week 1 has been a thing since forever.
Yes.
And I feel like you should kind of plan your day according to that.
Because then you schedule.
Well, last week you were like, yeah, let's record at the 3:30 game so you can be ready for the 7 o'clock game and blah, blah, blah. But Darius just went one ear out the other.
And he's not here because he doesn't care. He does not give a shit. He's out eating some random girl's ass he probably met on Tinder or Grindr, probably getting all sorts of STDs, and next week he's just gonna say, oh, well, no one told me anything, fuck y'all. No. Like, we've been doing this show for 3 seasons now. Tristan and I have been doing this show longer, and I know that he's new and newish. He came in mid-season last year. Everyone fell in love with him. He's a great person, but he no-showed. He no-showed the show.
He's gonna blame you.
He's going to blame me for sure, but guess what? I went away this weekend. I blew a tire in the middle of the Texas highway. I went to a wedding. I got into the biggest fight of my life with someone that I care about the most. My fault. And I still showed up.
You're here.
I'm fucking here. You can touch me. Oh, and the worst part, thoughts and prayers to me, I went through some adversity. Because for as long as you've known me, I've preached to you and to anyone who's ever cared to listen that football is the number one thing in my life. I would never watch a game anywhere else. Guess what? I've learned that when you're in a serious relationship with someone you legitimately care about, for once, some plans change. So guess what I did today for the very first time ever? First time ever in my 29 years of being on this earth. I know I'm being dramatic.
What you do?
I watched the Patriot game not in my home. I watched the Patriot game at Hooters.
Good for you. Good for you.
But I didn't go to look at tits and ass. My girl was like, go and look at the tits and ass. I'm like, bitch, I don't want coochie near my food. I'm not here. And by the way, did you hear about the girl who shoved wings up her crotch?
No, I didn't see. I saw a thing on TikTok. This girl did a very similar thing. She was stealing out of a store.
But she shoved it in her vagina?
Supposedly.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it was clothes, but it was some item, and they wouldn't let her out, and became a big.
Okay, no, but a couple months ago here in Houston, I think the restaurant I went to, a girl got in trouble. The other waitresses ratted her out because she was shoving wings up her crotch and then serving them to people.
That's disgusting.
Keep in mind, as I ordered, the lady brings out the food.
That's all you can think about?
Bro, no. I looked at my girl's plate and she got a salad, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, didn't a girl wing halfway in my mouth? I'm like, dude. And then why does this taste funny?
Oh.
Dude, okay, I went through a lot and I'm still here. Darius didn't do dick. Darius was home all weekend, and I still showed up to do the show.
I tried going out last night because now that Marco works a lot, Darius is like the guy I go out with the most.
Yeah.
Right? So I texted Darius. I said, "Hey Darius, let's what are you doing tonight?" He's like, "Oh, I'm over here. I'm not gonna say where he was at, but I'm over here doing this and this and that." I was like, "This piece of shit." Left him on red, thinking he was gonna be here today.
Yep.
And he came out and said, "Yeah, I won't be back till 7, 8 o'clock at night." It's 6:51, and he's nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. Didn't answer the call live on air. I showed up, guys. I showed up. I went to my brother's wedding. I went through so much adversity. I went to Hooters for the first time in my life just to make my girl happy. And I still made it here for my friends, for the listeners of this show, for the TikTokers who interact with us and actually like our shit. By the way, follow us on TikTok.
Well, let's go over some
Let's
games.
go over some
Okay.
games. Next week we'll probably have a new co-host. I hope that he's also black, so it makes it even better.
First game of the year.
Yes,
Last Thursday.
this past Thursday.
Don't know what the score was,
Don't matter.
but the Bills played the Rams,
Super Bowl champs.
and the Bills won.
The Bills dominated. The Bills are terrifying. Absolutely from top to bottom. Can you tell me right now a possible weakness? I have one, and it's gonna sound stupid, but I have one.
Okay. What is it?
The stupidity of Josh Allen. The game was well over, and this dude is still running, taking on 4 people.
Oh,
I
it's
get
just-
it.
he's a
He's
big
young.
body.
Yeah, it's a big body, bro. But all it takes is one. A couple years ago, J.C. Jackson knocked him out dead in the game. You don't remember that when he was just knocked out cold?
I think I do.
Well, dude, right now you are the franchise. You are everything to that team. That team goes when you go. When you're up by 20 in the fourth quarter, you don't. I understand. He has a lot to prove. I understand he had a lot of anger. He had a lot. Jalen Ramsey had talked a lot of shit. So I understand all that stuff. But, bro, the wrong move, someone twists your ankle, season's done.
Did you see he was like dry humping Jalen Ramsey?
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
pile?
Oh yeah. No, but if you have a weakness for Buffalo,
I'm sure there's a weakness there somewhere. I always say I think I said it last show is the receivers because I just think about Stephon Diggs and I mean it's really it. You have Gabe Davis, but I mean, other than those two, I don't know. I mean their offensive line looks pretty good. Their defense, Von Miller looked great.
amazing. I mean, he makes everyone look even better. Tre'Davious didn't play.
I would say Tre'Davious didn't even play,
Mhm.
but their secondary is always pretty good.
2 All-Pro safeties.
Yeah, so I mean they look pretty stacked all around. I do have an announcement. Not an announcement. Not an announcement. That's
Just
bad
gonna be a
word.
dad.
No. Jalen Ramsey. He got killed
He got
that
cooked,
game.
burnt.
And
Toast.
I'm saying this because of what I'm about to say. And so Jalen Ramsey, I think I saw he gave up a perfect passer rating, gave up over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns,
156.6 passer rating.
and nobody cares.
Nope.
But let me tell you something.
I know what you're about to say.
I'm not saying this guy I'm a Cowboys fan. Well, yeah, I am saying
You're
it.
only
But
saying this
I'm-
because you're a Cowboy.
But I'm trying to be fair too. If that was Trevon Diggs, they would be talking about it to this day. If the internet would have blown the fuck up if that was Trevon Diggs. And it might happen tonight when they play Tom Brady. I don't know. But I don't get the, it's Jalen Ramsey, it's cool. Like, he gets a slap on the wrist. But, no, Trevon Diggs does it, it is fucking World War III.
I totally agree with you, and I'm not
It's
a
just not
Cowboy
fair.
fan. It's not fair, but even all right. So remember well, I don't know if you're too young. The Tony Romo fuck ups.
Yeah.
If it would have been anybody else, but because he's the main guy for the team, for America's team, that's to be expected, bro.
We can go, another example. A game that happened today, came down to the wire, went to overtime. Bengals versus Steelers.
Yeah. Joe Burrow. Shit.
Had 5 turnovers.
Yep.
4 picks, I think. 3 or 4 picks. Nobody cares.
Nope.
If that was Dak Prescott,
Oh, trash. Overrated. You still them boys.
but not even Dak Prescott, but it was if that was Lamar Jackson, if that was Kyler Murray. There's other players obviously, but I'm just saying some guys don't get the same slack as others.
It's not fair. Everyone is judged differently. I will agree with you there. But overall, let's do some overreactions. Let's get some thoughts out the way on the big game that was this past Thursday. Everyone in the country seems like they've already proclaimed the Buffalo Bills as Super Bowl 57 champs. They looked amazing week 1. The Chargers are coming off that big Super Bowl hangover. Matthew Stafford's already hurt. Cooper Kupp looked just as good as he did last year. Allen Robinson, where are you?
I don't know.
Where the fuck are you? Cam Akers, where are you? Their offensive line is missing Whitworth like a motherfucker.
Cam Akers missed like 4 blocks in the passing situations. That just
and poor Stafford just got blown up.
Cooper Kupp did his thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cooper Kupp won me money. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
Every time I see his name now going forward, I'm hitting the over. It could be 200.
Bro, it's just so scary though. Like for people who do bet with us, seeing like 97 yards, 100 yards, it's like damn.
9
Is he gonna do it
catches.
again? Like there's no way he's gonna do it again. And every freaking week he does it.
On one drive, he gets about 3 alone. One drive. It's ridiculous. But our to summarize that, our thoughts of that game. Buffalo looked amazing. I can't say that enough. Like Buffalo is terrifying. The LA is probably gonna put it together. They're in a division.
Week 1.
Yeah, but everyone is gonna go, oh bro, just wait till your game. Just wait till your game. If Brady lets y'all up, then they're gonna be like, oh, it's
But
you know.
Yeah, but it's I mean like I'm not saying it's expected, but like no one really has us winning this game tonight, including myself. And if we win, okay, cool. I'm fucking wrong. Who cares? It doesn't make me a bad fan.
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
just being realistic.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's overreactions every week 1, and so I guess like the Giants won today,
The Bears.
the Bears won today.
The
Like,
Dolphins.
No one cares, you know. So speaking of
Yeah,
the Dolphins,
no one cares. No.
Speaking of the Dolphins, real quick,
They're awesome in the water.
Dolphins have y'all's number every year,
Ah, yeah.
including this year.
Yeah.
Just real quick,
I'm just gonna calm
I want
down.
your thoughts.
I mean, everyone here now knows that I went through a lot of adversity being in Hooters. And not even like in a sexual way, like, oh my god, there's so much temptation. I couldn't give a fuck. Like I told my girl, as we're sitting down there, like, I hope you know this is not a turn on. I'd rather look at big black men on the TV. That was my line exactly. And she's sitting there dying laughing. And she's like, that's what I like about you. I don't feel insecure. And I'm like, Bianca, please shut up. Let me watch the game.
Yeah.
So as I'm watching the game, offense looked awful. Awful. My French fries were cold. They brought us the pickle chips, whatever, fried pickles, like late. It was just misery after misery after misery. On defense, nothing could be done. Couldn't stop Tyreek Hill. We don't have an offensive coordinator. Bill Belichick looked buff and white. That's the only good thing I have to say. Like, I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared. And no, boo-hoo, the Patriot fan is crying. Next week we play Cincinnati. We cannot keep up with a team that scores
Now
more.
play Cincinnati or Pittsburgh?
Sorry, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We cannot play Cincinnati. No, okay. I get it. We play Pittsburgh. We cannot keep up with a team that scores over 21 points. We don't have the speed on defense to keep up with anyone who's an elite athlete on the offensive side. Our offense...
Hey, here's the good thing. TJ Watt might have torn his pec. Could be out for the year.
That's a good thing.
Najee Harris got hurt today. Could be out next week.
I like what you're saying.
Their defense is great.
You want me to shoot Trubisky?
Trubisky's bad though. Sorry, James, but Trubisky's bad.
James doesn't even know who the fuck Trubisky is. James this next week's going to be like, where's Big Ben?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Heinz Ward? Like, it's going to be like that. But bro, here's the thing. Are we having him home?
Oh, he can come.
Next week,
Shit.
next week the ticket will be back. That's another
fuck
thing.
me.
That's another thing. The day began in a hellhole. The day, like, and okay, we can be funny about the things that we can't prevent, but I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, well, you texted me today and you were like, hey, make an account, get the free trial for the ticket. It's okay, cool.
NFL Sunday ticket.
So I make an account, and initially they ask you to verify your address to see you're even eligible for the ticket.
And why does that matter? You're sending me it online.
For some reason, my home address isn't eligible. So I'm like, Logan, give me your address so I can see if it's eligible. Your apartment address is eligible for some reason. Okay, cool. Enter all my information, made a username, password, blah, blah, blah. But when it came to entering my debit card shit, since my debit card billing address didn't match your apartment address, it didn't go through.
Yep.
Okay, well, this loopholes everything. Let me go through Apple Pay. It worked. went through everything, the license agreements, all that stuff, and then hit accept. Error message popped up. And that was pretty much it. I go on Twitter to look up, I just typed in NFL ticket and looked up like the latest, like so the earliest tweets, or the latest tweets I should say. People are just fucking ripping NFL and DirecTV. Yeah, I'm just saying I hope that the NFL will drop till next year. What the fuck is this? Y'all had all year to prepare, blah blah blah. Part of it's our fault for waiting for the last minute.
Yes, but again, it's Connor's fault for having what?
Connor's fault. Thanks for the invite. But at the same time, it's like, people procrastinate. And I feel like it's 2022. Y'all should have servers and systems that can keep up with these.
For the demand.
Overload, yeah.
And it's also not cheap. So there's probably some people waiting to get paid. If you pay for the whole thing at once, you're paying $300.
Mm-hmm.
If you do 4 payments of every month, you're paying $80. And I get $80 is probably not a lot of money, but my point is like how Tristan said, you've had all year long. This is your big money maker. Football is this country. You shouldn't be having it's like Netflix debuting. Pick a show. Stranger Things season 5. There's some trouble on our end. No, bro.
I didn't hear anything about HBO when House of the Dragon came back.
Exactly. But it's always the NFL. It's always the NFL. It's always the UFC. Every time, I don't know, we've been with each other when like the ESPN Plus doesn't work, or when the pay-per-view doesn't go through. We're talking about another $80 purchase. It doesn't like technology with sports shouldn't be this bad because that's the only thing people are watching nowadays. Luckily, we've made, again, shout out Bianca taking me to Hooters. I was able to relive that. But
yeah, it's not a problem for me because all of our games are going to be at 3:30 or 7 o'clock.
Being a Cowboy fan.
Being a Cowboy fan. There's sometimes we play at 12 o'clock, and Houston always plays at 12.
Mm-hmm.
And down here, since we're in the Houston area, that kind of, what's the word?
Fucks.
Yeah, it fucks us, I guess. I hate that shit. So in that case, I would need it, but for today, we play at 7:30.
Yeah,
so it's
NBC,
fine.
so the prime time. But the point is, like, we're football fans. We want to watch the Saints versus the Falcons. Although the teams are bad, we want to see it all. Like this, we look forward to this every single year. We're finally at week 1. We went through a lot of adversity, but just like all great things, we're gonna come back.
Yeah, let me just go through some of the other games.
Let's look really fast. Aaron Rodgers and the Vikings. It's week 1. Last year they started off 0-1 against the Saints when Jameis blew them out.
I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers.
Do you?
I do. Because they're
$300 million contract.
I know, but they're putting so much pressure on him to like, hey, we're going to get rid of all this offensive talent and we want you to carry the load. And it's so much harder than that, bro. It's tough. He has no receiver. I think Randall Cobb is like his number 1 receiver and like third rookie receiver in the second round.
Well, Lazard is hurt.
Yeah, Lizard. Fuck Lizard.
No tight ends.
I mean, Tanyan.
Nah.
Aaron Jones.
That 1-2 punch, but when you're running the ball, and AJ Dillon, when you're running the ball and you're so behind, it's not going to make a difference.
The Vikings look good. They're everyone's dark horse team. Justin Jefferson is a fucking animal.
You know that they're everyone's favorite, but they're you and I's dark horse team. Like, it'd be interesting. Like, hey, this Minnesota Viking team could be good, and everyone's like, yeah,
no shit.
Everyone's like, yeah, they're gonna win the division. You're like,
yeah, I guess
we got something for you. Can you see who the Packers play next week?
Yeah.
Because just like last year, they started out 0-1. The memes were all over the place of like, Aaron, we're in trouble. And he goes, nah, y'all in trouble. Who do they play in week 2?
The Bears.
Oh, the Bears won today.
The Bears won.
Now, if the Bears
Okay.
beat the...
Wow.
A lot of good games.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, this is interesting.
Uh-oh.
The next 3 games. Bears, Buccaneers, Patriots. They beat the Bears, they lose to the Bucks, and they beat y'all.
Maybe.
So 2-2.
At best.
At best.
Bro, we're so fucked. we're so
Well,
fucked.
I don't know. You just saw how the Packers played. Is that like that doesn't scare anybody?
No. But I also saw how I played.
Yeah.
So that scares me. Like, bro, like, I get it. Like, if I didn't know Tristan and I was brand new, like, oh, let's see what this best at glass take is. And bro, what was the one thing that all your friends said when we first started hanging out together? when you're like, oh yeah, this is Logan, by the way. He's a Patriot fan.
Yeah.
Was unanimously the rolling of the eyes. The one of those.
Yeah.
I've had that all my life. No one's ever gonna pity me. No one is ever gonna pity me.
Nope.
But pity me now, please.
Pity you now.
Please pity me now. We could start 0-3, and we could only beat the Jets. Like fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Right.
I'm gonna blame Darius. All
Right.
right.
Fuck Darius. We're
Can
gonna
I
go
another
quick.
game?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go quick.
Baker Mayfield.
Fuck Baker.
Fuck Baker. Thank you for helping me win the bet, but fuck.
Wait, did he hit
you.
the over?
He hit the over.
Okay, never mind.
He
I
hit
take
the
that
over.
back. I take it back. I thought he did hit the over.
No, he hit.
Baker.
If he didn't hit and he played like shit, I would try to kill him.
Well, they lost by 2 points.
No, fuck. He cleared for me, but he's still trash. All this, oh, I'm gonna fuck him up. Mrs. Mayfield on Twitter, oh, he's gonna fuck him up. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go Cleveland, go.
The Texans tied the Colts. I mean, that's a celebration. If there's a moral victory, then there's that.
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
mean, good for them. I said on the show last week.
Is
they're-
Texas back?
No, fuck. No.
University of Texas, moral victory against Alabama.
Fuck Eddie. That's one. No.
The
I told
Houston
him.
Texans
And A&M lost 2.
and Baylor
And Baylor.
and Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor.
I said A&M.
I said A&M. You said Baylor twice.
Oh,
Yeah. It's okay. But they all lost.
yes.
We can't lose.
Oh shit!
You have to
So maybe Texas is not back.
I don't know. But, I mean, they tied somehow. I said that they're going to win, I think, 5 or 6 games.
Yes.
I mean, this doesn't count as a win, but, I mean, good for them, I guess.
No, yeah. Who do they play next?
I don't know.
When do y'all play them?
Later in the year, I think like in December, November, December-ish time.
Good for the Giants. Big surprise win against the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, is Saquon Barkley back? Question mark.
Yeah, I mean, he's back and actually won, so good for them.
Kenny Galladay got paid and said bye.
Fuck, no. Jameis is back.
Jameis! How
MVP.
could we go this long in the show?
Jameis is an MVP candidate off week 1. He played like shit the first half, amazing the second half. Michael Thomas is back.
Michael Thomas is back. Big time back. Alvin Kamara, question mark, where are you?
I don't know. But, I mean, hey, Saints came back and won. Chargers and Raiders, I was expecting a lot more points.
I don't want to hear this.
Derek Carr sucks.
I don't want to hear this. I do not want to hear this.
I have a confession.
Do ya?
And I for all of y'all who listened to the last show, I made a very important bet.
Go on.
It's okay. Yeah, I said Mike Williams was going to hit the over.
You're the most unconfident. I will put my dick on this bet.
Okay, I don't know about that.
You can cut it off if it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Mike Williams versus Las Vegas.
Okay.
Tristan
66 yards. Over.
Ooh.
That is the easiest bet I've ever seen in my life.
That's a good bet. Wait, what the fuck? What was this? What did they play? One day?
If y'all couldn't hear that, Mike Williams over 60-something yards.
Bitch, what you mean you couldn't hear that? A fucking deaf person. I couldn't
I
understand.
mean, but who knows? He could have been hitting little bumps on the road. Who knows? But this is what I told Logan.
If you can't see the subtitles.
This is what I told Logan earlier.
Been friends for almost a decade.
I've been wrong before, and it's good to be wrong early.
It's not.
It's good
It's
to
not.
be wrong early. I might have fucked y'all some money,
I am struggling.
but it's okay.
I will have to eat the camera because of you.
Because when Darius comes back,
If-
if Darius comes back, I'm gonna make the bet of my life, and y'all have to back me up on this. Y'all
What
have
is
to
the
back me
bet
up.
for week 2?
I don't know
guess,
yet.
I guess when all right, if you follow us
I
on
don't know
TikTok,
yet.
you'll make
Y'all
it.
see it.
He'll-
Y'all will see it. The Bears won. I don't know how. See those laws?
Awful or amazing weather conditions in Chicago.
Worm, fuck you. The Eagles barely beat the Lions. 35 points. Y'all allowed the Lions to get 35 points.
Jared Goff.
Sad.
Jared Goff. Amon St. Brown covered.
AJ Brown is good. I'll give
Very.
that to you.
Devontae Smith didn't even play.
Jalen Hurts fucking sucks still. They play the Lions, so
Yeah.
there's that. The Chiefs fucked the Cardinals.
I mean, Kyler Murray. That right now, I know we're doing overreactions, kind of, but no. Even if Hopkins comes back, it's like no.
That's not
That's not good. That team is bad.
We were talking about what you have paid Kyler Murray, and I think we both agree. Like, if that little clause of like, hey, you have to study for 4 hours a week or whatever it was, I should just tell you that
He's not in
guy.
it. He's not in it.
He's the
Like,
guy.
I've made the mistake before, just like Kyler, very emotional millenniums. Every time you have a problem, you air it out on the internet. You delete shit, you post shit. Been there, hey, hand up. Just like Tristan fucks me in bets, I fuck myself online, make myself look stupid. But Kyler, like, come on, you already look like a child.
Bro, I'm just thinking about Darius right now, and like, he is living stress-free. Doesn't have a favorite team.
Couldn't care.
He has favorite players, and he just doesn't give a fuck about your
About
loss, my
football.
loss. He doesn't have a favorite team to care for. Like, the stress is slowly building up. In the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna be like locked the fuck in.
I'm worried because next week we're playing the Steelers, and I don't have an answer for them. Who do y'all play?
Cincy, Joe Burrow.
So there's a good chance you and I can start 0-2, hate life.
There's a very
And there's a
good
great chance that Darius is probably getting all sorts of STDs right now, and he's happy. He's in the Charlie Wonka STD factory, just going
I can
ah,
just see him driving his car, just like smiling,
just so happy, like
talking to some girl, just like
just hey girl, what you doing? Me? Nah, I got
she just
no
wants him to
fucking
pay for the
stress.
food. And, shit,
And he's
bro.
just
It's
swiping that card until it's burning red, until it gets declined. Has no bets to make. He's probably like he is Donkey right now off of Shrek, just walking around Houston. That's a nice boulder. That's Darius right now.
That's what I told him. I was like, bro, what are you doing over here? You're just picking your ass like on your phone. Come over here, like, stop.
But according to him, watch, he's gonna be like, oh man, it was fucking great. Darius, did you get late? Almost. That's how it's gonna go. We're probably gonna wrap it up short here. I'm trying to see how much time we do have. We got 3 minutes. It's gonna be a short episode, quick. Next week, if he is back or if he's not, we're gonna be more prepared. But I do appreciate it. Make sure that you follow on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram too. It helps. But we're actually going to be putting up more bets. We won this week. Tristan's
No, I
bet kind
haven't
of
won
fucked us.
shit.
I
have
won.
not won nothing. No one tells me shit.
No.
Nobody.
And you shouldn't tell anyone anything. That's how it should go.
Like I said, I like to be wrong early and right later on.
What did you say that you were on Twitter and a guy was like, man, it sucks that I work all week.
Bro, it's, these guys who have gambling addictions, I mean, like...
It's a real problem.
It's a problem.
It's a real fucking problem.
He said, I work my 40 hours a week, get my paycheck, and I spend half of it on bets that I lose.
Dude. And I told Tristan right away, I'm like, hey man, wouldn't it be nice to actually win?
Yeah.
Like, think about James. James has no idea what fucking sport he's watching, and he just types in 150 real American dollars and gets back 375, 500, 150, 75. Boy, I just want to win $3. I just want to do something in this. And yeah, it's funny to lose, but for you,
I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at this Thursday night football game.
Chargers and
Chiefs versus
Chiefs.
Chargers, and I'm
If you
just-
say Mike Williams, I will rip off your dick
Yeah,
just for no reason.
You know, like Jimmy Neutron, the little... That's what's going through my brain right now.
Patty
And I'm
Mahomes?
just thinking about the overs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm in my head. My Jimmy Neutron is just thinking about how my life is gonna be over because I get paid on Thursdays, and the moment that money hits my bank account, do a little deposit,
Have a little reload, yeah.
oh, cock the gun, and then make some bets that I eventually would like to win.
Yeah. Hey, it's gonna happen.
Travis Kelce, fucked them last year. Remember?
Travis Kelsey, Mike Williams.
No, we're not touching Mike Williams.
Who ain't?
Me, boy, me.
It's your loss. I'm telling you.
I'm not touching him.
Okay.
I'm not
I
touching
will
him.
touch.
You will be doing what Darius is doing to some poor innocent girl right now,
Yeah.
to Mike Williams.
It's a
Keenan
good
Allen?
game. He hurt himself, I think.
So Mike Williams.
Yeah. Mike, I've never seen him. I gotta see the numbers first. So full disclaimer, I gotta see the numbers first.
Yeah. Wait for our TikToks, and we'll actually make a real buddy bet. And hey, I still have Tom Brady going. So if Tom Brady covers for me tonight, I won't have to deposit.
Hope he dies. Not like literally.
Oh,
just
can I tell you a
not
story?
literally.
And we'll end it.
Yeah.
We got 15 seconds. If this doesn't make it the YouTube part, I'm sorry. We're at the wedding, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm kind of far away from my girl and my sister. and I'm getting them alcohol, and Bianca yells out, B on the show, she yells out,